Hey, it's Dr. K, and I'm stranded, so to speak, in Boulder, and the connection's not that good, but let's see what we can do, because I say stranded, and yet it's beyond beautiful here. So I wanted to share a little bit. So, first of all, where can you see it? Where is it at? This sock, this sock is wet. It's soaking wet because I was going to lunch and there's a lot of snow. And, you know, I lived in Denver for like 10 years, so you'd think I'd be a little bit smarter about the whole thing. But I stepped into some sinking snow and it completely just... So needless to say, I almost turned back. I'm now like barefoot with this side, it's completely soaked, and you know, I'm accepting and embracing that. And this is really beautiful here. I'm just by a creek and the mountains are up there and the sun is like coming through the clouds, and it's a beautiful place. So I'm gonna see what kind of strangers I can meet here in Boulder on day 13 of my hugging journey. At the same time, share a little bit about the beauty of Pearl Street. And I've got one kind of soaked foot, but you know, it was really cold and bracing, and at first I was like, I'm gonna go back, I'm not gonna do this. And then I'm like, you know what, I don't need to have two socks on to explore Boulder. I can be here live with you guys, hello Facebook, and explore. So let's see what we can find, as I almost walked into a snowbank. This is actually scary because I've already stepped into some slush pretty badly, and that was before I was walking with my phone. So I'm gonna have to be really careful when it comes to traffic. So what do I want to tell you guys? On day 13 of this journey, I am really excited because yesterday, or the day before, I met a guy who has a project called Hug a Thug, and he just happened to be at a barbecue stand, and I'm connecting with him later today. He wants to give me the different like t-shirt designs and stuff he has, and to take over his Facebook page. So I keep running into people that like amaze me, and I'm so touched, moved, and inspired by all of you, and I'm clear how rich it is when we connect. So I missed my light, so I'm gonna push the button and I'm gonna show you a little bit about what Boulder looks like. Monday, everybody's kind of rushing around for lunch. So one of the things that I want to talk about a little bit is supercharged mindfulness. I'm just about to finish the book. We're in like the final edits, and this is the chapter that I think is the hardest to nail, and I almost got splashed badly, speaking of being mindful. So maybe talking about it with you guys can help me to get this chapter out in a way that really works. Basically, it's that we're automatically, our biology has us in a survival mode all the time, and we don't even notice it. So the challenge and the most important thing is for us to notice when we're in this automatic mode. And so many times we think that we're not in an automatic mode, and we are. So if I said to you, I love your sweater, the reality is that whatever reaction you have, that is not you. It's not really you. That's like a pre-programmed you. If I said I hate your sweater, whatever reaction you have there, it's also not really you. Really you is underneath all that. But we get so caught up in our reactions because of our wiring that we go down this path that's not healthy and it's not fun for us. So the trick is noticing the automatic piece. So in the moment that we notice the automatic, that gives us access to doing anything in that moment. The problem is that we're often not aware, so it's like we're blind, like a fish in water. So the challenge is, how do we get in touch with the supercharged mindfulness? So it's like mindfulness is being like really present, and there's lots of different tools for that. But supercharged mindfulness is not only being mindful of what's going on, but also having access to doing something different, like stepping outside of that space. And it's just that we're reactive so much of the time that we're not able to fully appreciate the moment. So, let's see if we can... There aren't many strangers, or I'm talking my face off, so I haven't really run into anybody yet that I can talk to. I'm also after some lunch as well. I'm getting close to the Pearl Street Mall. So, let's see. I've been told by Boulderites that the Pearl Street Mall is the place to be to meet cool Boulder people. I'm sure there's lots of different places, but we're almost to the mall now. So let's see what the mall looks like on a Monday around lunchtime, and what kind of strangers we might connect with, and who wants to have a hug. So the choice is to go left or right. Now, if I go left, there's a guy dancing, so I'm thinking left. But we could go this way, or we could go this way. So and he is, oh, you don't see me. He's actually dancing and playing music. So Facebook, we're gonna go this way.
It's not that bad. It's like 11:30 or something. I can take the
Woo! It's pretty chill here. It's not as busy as I thought, probably because it's a Monday. So, supercharged mindfulness. How can I better understand this myself? How can I help you guys to understand it? Hey guys, I'm on Facebook Live. I've just written a book called Hugging Strangers. And so I talk to strangers about hugging, seeing the world through the lens of a hug. I'm wondering if you guys are interested in hearing more about that, or having a hug with each other. I don't know what your relationship's like, but I advocate for people to go on a journey where they hug someone each day for a minimum of 21 seconds each day. Because after 20 seconds, oxytocin is released.
Actually, I hug me every day.
What's that?
I I hug her every day.
Yeah, would you be willing to do for 21 seconds or longer on Facebook and then just say a little bit about what that's like? And it's totally okay not to. I mean, it's...
She can't tell you, but because I'm new student here, I can speak English very well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you okay with being on Facebook? Can I... Okay.
Sure.
So I'm Stone.
Hi, I'm Hakeem. Nice.
Hakeem, where are you from?
I'm from Saudi Arabia.
From where?
Saudi Arabia.
Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
Oh, awesome. And I'm Stone. It's nice to meet you.
Anika. Nice to meet you.
So, well, welcome. So, are you here for school or?
Yes, for school.
That's awesome. I'm just in town from St. Louis, visiting my cousin, and so I'm on a journey of 21 days, and so it's fun to go on Facebook Live because it kind of captures what's happening, and people can comment and think about it. So, what do you think about 21-second hugs?
Sounds like a long hug.
It is. It's like 7 times as long as the average hug. Because the average hug is 3 seconds. So.
Cool. You want a hug for 21 seconds? Don't you?
And so the thing is just to relax into it and just breathe and be comfortable. Just breathe, take a deep breath. And it's not even to count, it's just to notice that you're connecting and just kind of like let yourself get like lost in the hug.
Her face, that's only my face.
Your face is cold. What?
And then what I like to do, and you guys can if you want to, is leave each other with something at the end of the hug. Like I'll say, this hug will leave you with lightness and joy. So whatever you want to communicate to friends or family, you can leave them with an intention or something special. So, you know, what the idea is, and awesome, thank you for having that hug. The idea is that you are being super authentic in the moment. So the hug is a space, is like a metaphor for the way you are with people. Really being authentic in the moment. And you'll notice, like, if I just touch you, like, it makes you more aware. Like, just all of a sudden you're like, oh, Stone just touched me like this. And it's like, all of a sudden the focus is that much more, like, present. So the hug does that, like, in a profound way. So I would love for you guys to consider going on this journey where you hug 21 people in 21 days. I'm going to give you my card. And if you want, you can follow up on the website or follow up with me if you just want to know more about it. There's lots of ways to do it. You can do it on Facebook Live, or you can do it, you know, just keeping it your own journal and doing it. It's however it works for you. Cool. So thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
And it's a pleasure to meet you. Welcome.
Thank you.
Okay, bye.
What do you think?
Okay, so first, strangers, and they were amazing and had a 21-second hug. I'm gonna see what else I can do. Some people there asking for leftovers, but I'm gonna get them on camera right now, but just gonna give them just a couple of coins. Let's see. Goodness gracious. I'm gonna get some after I eat something. So there is a buffalo over here, which is pretty cool. And I could have a hug with the buffalo, monarch of the plains, a symbol of the enduring friendship between the people of Boulder and the University of Colorado. I'm gonna have a 21-second hug. No, it's not gonna be 21 seconds. This is a cold Boulder. Burr. Okay, so day 13, live on Facebook with the Hugging Journey, coming up on Tom's Tavern, and I have the walk signal, which is huge. And we're getting closer to the mountains, which is also pretty. Just a few people here, not very many. And the sky is like cloudy with some blue peeking through. So all right, Facebook, I think that I'm gonna say goodbye for now, and you know, there really are no strangers, so please reach out to me. www.drktoday.com. You can find out more about the journey, and I would love to connect with you. So don't hesitate to be in touch. Bye for now, with a big virtual hug with lightness and joy.